Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh God, are you seeing the sun? This camera is not capturing the sun very well. It's not capturing the sun very well. So bright this morning. The sun is so bright this morning. The sun is so bright. The sun is so bright. Hope you are taking in this vitamin. Yeah. I hope you come out once in a while to feed your body, to feed your hair with sun. Are you feeling the sun? Are you seeing it? You see that? So bright. Sun is so bright. Ah, so bright, so bright, so bright. Ah, good morning. These are some of my flowers. Did you see that? Some of my flowers. Oh my God. Some of my flowers. Good morning. Do you come out to sun yourself once in a while without frowning your face? As in, when you start doing like this under the sun, every time I do like this, oh, this sun is too much. Oh, this. You start having espresso road and gallop on your face. The best thing is to use sunshade. Use sunshade. As we get older, our body loses elastic. Oh God. Our body loses elastic. It's best if you're going out to use a sunshade to avoid marking your face, giving yourself a lot of marks on your face. Oh my God. You come out under the sun, especially this morning sun. This is just 7:34. Just for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. If you are already at the office, make sure the sun touches your body, even if it's on Sundays. Or most of you doesn't go to work on Saturdays. Oh, oh my God. So the only time I enjoy fresh air very well in Lagos State is around 5, between 4 a.m., between 3 to 4 a.m. I can walk down about 3 to 4 streets. That is when the air have not been polluted. That is when the air have not been polluted. You're welcome. This is not synthetic flower. Oh. It's not synthetic. This is live flower. It's not synthetic. The other ones are there. Oh God. Good morning. There is always something good about the morning. There's something always good about the morning. It means um, there is opportunity for a fresh start. There is opportunity for a fresh start. There is much more you can do. Okay? Morning always remind us that as you know better yesterday, go better today. The sun is still coming out too. I just went in to go and wear these clothes. I went in to go and wear these clothes. Our body is created to absorb and take in power from the air, from the sun, from the rain, from the ground. No matter how the sun hits us front and back, middle and it can never damage our skin. We are sucking in power. Do you know why a sun rises up every morning? Sunrise and sunset. When the sun rises, it rises to empower, release, heal everything, non-living things and living things, plants, animals. Those days when my gift was, I've not really started working on my gift, started this journey. In the then I used to call it midnight. I didn't know it's another day. Once it's 12 a.m. or 11:30 p.m., I will come outside. I will be naked. I want you to know that we came to this world naked. Prayers you pray when you are naked works. I will come out of the compound the way I am now from my flat. I'll come out. And I will be naked and I raise my hand up. When I raise my hand up, I pray like this. I said, any man, any woman breathing this air that I'm breathing, that is holding what will make me to go far in life, that's supposed to be my helper, they're supposed to uplift me. Do not rest until you locate me. From now henceforth, I ask you not to rest. Do not rest. Do not rest. Do not rest. Do not rest. I want you to see me in the dream. I release my number now. 0706651482339. 23. I release you now. I release myself, my spirit. You never sleep until you have looked for me, until you have seen me. My name is Esther Hechi. Find me wherever you are. Locate me wherever you are. I give you no rest. I give you no rest. That is how I used to pray. Then when the sun come out, I look at the sun like this. I say, sun, As you are shining on me, you are shining on everybody. That man, that woman, that girl, that boy, they're supposed to be my destiny helper. They're supposed to help me. They're supposed to make life easy for me. Wherever they are, give them no rest. Give them no. I used to do that. There was also a time I used to stare at the sun. I stare at the sun. I started with 1 minute. I started with 1 minute. I graduated to 2 minutes. From 2 minutes to 3 minutes, I can look directly at the sun. There is no power. There is no power that is greater than that experience. I know a man in those days, my village. Every morning, this man will come out of in front of his compound and just gaze at the sun for 5 minutes. As in that time when we were little, I was thinking that he used to look at the sun from morning to night. He was doing that constantly. Everybody became scared of that man. He doesn't find trouble. He's not a troublemaker, but he's a strong man. He doesn't get sick. He just wear his peteri, knicker, and come out and stare at the sun, raising his hand. People became scared of that man. You know, now what people don't understand, they say this ritually juju. That man lived to be 120 years. No, I've never, nobody will ever say they see that man being sick. Nobody will say they see that man being sick. And when the rain is falling, especially at night, I come out like this naked. I stand on the rain. Because the water that is above is greater than the water that is below here on earth. And I suck in power. Power for greatness, power to be above. Power no man can hinder because as the rain is falling directly, nothing is holding it. Nothing is holding the rain. It just comes direct like this. And I say that is how my money will come direct. That is how my joy will come direct. That is how my properties will come direct. Nothing will hinder it. As this rain is coming directly, this is how everything around me will come directly to me. It will not pass from hand to hand. Because most times when we are praying for destiny helper, our destiny helper have what they use to help us, but they are waiting. Hey, don't worry, let me see. I will help her. Don't worry. I'm so busy now. Let me travel first to London when I come back. Oh, what am I going to? Okay, let me just leave it by December. I'm going to help him or her. We need it now. We don't need it by December. If you make ife gị ife ọ bụrụ ife ife ịkpọ nkịta gị ka ọ ya azụ ịkpọ nkịta gị bingo ọza gị azụ bingo. There are 24 hours every day. Inside that 24 hours, which one did you dedicate to the universe? Start by 5 minutes. Start by 10 minutes. Before you know it, that thing that you are hustling, struggling and hustling to get, the universe will struggle and hustle for you. This is not by this is journey we are doing. We are doing it as in I. No. When you're doing it, I am working. If I can get a job, if I can start my business, if I can. Before we know it, we are struggling too much. The pains, the struggle, the bills become so much. But when you invite the universe, this stress, know that 80% and 90% of the stress have been taken away from you. Invite the air. It doesn't matter whether you reincarnated from air, water, fire. Make use of this element. Most times I don't wear like as I'm standing, I'm not wearing anything. I'm not wearing any footwear. Most times I go outside the gate, especially if you have a compound that have sand, it's better. I stand on it. Sand is alive. And I speak to Mother Earth. I said, that place that I need to go to be favored, that thing that I need to do to make it in life, that man, that woman that is here that has something that I need to make it, let them find me, let me find them. Let me find them. Let them find me. So long as that person is, unless that person is not matching Mother Earth, except that person is not matching the ground, let that man, let that woman locate me. Let me go to the place that will favor. Let me not go to the place that will bring me shame. Because before I started my journey, I have all the time in the world to do, to pray, to request, to speak. When somebody do poison, send poison to somebody, they put it on the ground. The poison put on the ground work faster. It will go under the ground and move to that person's compound. When you say this person is a witch, is a bad man, is a bad woman, it's because they understand nature. They understand how this thing goes. That is why you say this person is a witch, this person is a wizard, this person did this person did that. Because you have not even begun to understand Mother Earth. You've not even begun to understand nature. So that is why you always say, eh, eh, eh. But if you understand the power of the universe, you can make use of anything. You can make use of anything. Look for a grass, a leaf or a grass that can survive both rainy season, dry season. Look for it. Look for a grass, a grass that can survive rainy season and dry season. That can survive even when the ground is so hard. Look for it. When you look for it, understand why it's happening like that. Understand why that thing is like that. What kind of plant is that? If that thing can survive without blood, this plant survive without blood. All they need is water. They need air. They need the sun. They need good sand. If they can survive without blood, what is holding you from not surviving? What is holding you from surviving? Look at the snake. A snake can live in your house all the rest of its life without you being aware of it. Because it knows when you are making noise, it knows when you are bathing, the snake knows when you are sleeping, the snake knows when the house is quiet, and that is when it moves. That is when it moves, he or she moves to look for food, to go around your house, to kill snakes, to do everything, and go back to where they are. Even if he or she, even if she give birth, she will go back to that place, she and her children, without making a noise. Look for when the word is silent and begin to speak. Everybody mustn't know where you are coming from and where you are going. Everybody mustn't know who you are. Everybody mustn't know how you are going to do it. Most people are meant to move in silence. Learn to move in silence. Learn to move in silence. Learn to picture yourself. A lot of people have spiritual animal. A lot of people have physical animal. It means you have the characteristics of that animal. Some have the characteristic of a tiger, lion, leopard, zebra. And when you begin to when you begin to connect yourself, to find yourself, to understand yourself in the ways of this type of animals, you begin to know how they hunt. You begin to know how they survive. You begin to know how they move, how they speak. Then you will understand yourself. When you go to the jungle, a lion can never be friend with a goat. A lion can never be friend with an antelope. Because the lion sees antelope or goat as meat. But today, human being are moving with dangerous people called their friends. They don't even know themselves. How will they know the kind of friend they are moving with? They don't understand what is happening around them. So how will they know the kind of people they are moving with? All in the name of I want to have friend. All in the name, I want to move. I have friends. That is one of the things I love about great men and great women. They know their circle. And because they know their circle, they move with their circle. And when the average man or woman doesn't understand that, they say they too feel too big. She too they form. Into they form, into they do. And that is why most of you have them as your role model. Praising them and doing everything. Without even, there's every tendency that you will never see them lie till you die. When you begin to study the life of animals, what do I look like? Am I aggressive like the tiger? Am I aggressive like the lion? Am I aggressive like Black Panther? Am I aggressive like the lioness? Am I a gentle as a dove? Am I a goat? Do I behave like a goat? These are questions you need to ask yourself. These are things you need to find out about yourself. When you find out that about yourself, you will now know that this person I'm moving with, is it my friend? Do we move this? Do we speak the same language? That my friend can afford to buy one t-shirt for 250,000 naira. Can I afford to buy one shirt for even 30,000? When you begin to learn all these things, you begin to, the pain and heartache and shame will go. The envy and jealousy will go. When you begin to understand the kind of person you are, everything around you will be understandable. But because you don't understand yourself, you're welcome, my king. You don't understand yourself. Who am I? If you understand who you are, you'll not be giving yourself all this headache. You'll not be causing yourself pains and say, my friend did, I will help my friend, they don't help me. I've done good to people, nobody's doing good to me. It's because you don't know who you are. All you just say, I have a friend. What kind of friend do you have? The same way most of you marry beneath you. It is a dream of every African girl to get married. Very nice, very good, it's not bad. But because of desperation, because of this economic situation of things, they end up marrying somebody who they are not compatible with simply because they want to answer a married woman. And it doesn't take them time to find out that. It don't take them time to find out that this is a wrong marriage. And they start all over again to start complaining. Since I married this man, I don't understand. God, I thought he was nice. He used to be caring. Look at plants that can survive at any place, at any season. Ask yourself, why does this plant survive? Look at an animal, all these animals that we have, both chicken, dog, pussycat, rat, snake, lion, tiger. Look at them. One thing you need to notice, one thing you need to know about these animals is that, number one, each of them move together. That is one thing you need to understand. The goats move with goats. Goats can never move with rats. Tigers and lions move together. When you see tiger or lion or black panther moving with a goat or kangaroo or antelope, it means they want to eat it because it is food. It is food. You cannot change it. It is food. It is what it is. And what is it? Food. Nothing else. It's just food. Every time you keep complaining, my friend did, my friend. When my friend is doing something, I'm the one. I will cook, I will wash. My friend, we have been friends for the past 30 years. Doing what for 30 years? We have been friends since secondary school. Doing what? Who is your tribe? Who are you? Have you ever wondered when you see a particular man, you see a particular woman, you get angry? Who is she self? Who is he? What do they do? Why do you get offended? You get offended because that is your tribe. They are doing what you are not able to do. If a seed can be planted on the ground and that seed will germinate without blood, if a seed can be planted in the ground, it will grow. It will grow. Why can't you also plant yourself on the ground, in the ground? Why can't you plant your thoughts, your wishes, your dream? Why can't you plant your wishes, your dream to the sun, to the moon, to the rain, to dry season, to the night, to Mother Earth? If a thought can come back to you in few months, in few weeks, why can't you plant good thoughts? Or are you just planting when you're angry? Emeka, you broke my heart. You no go better for you. Thought that it go no go better for you. God go punish you. But Emeka is doing well. He got married to one of the most beautiful girls. He's rich. He's powerful. But you are still inside, living inside the cage of hatred of he broke my heart. All men are the same. All that cocoon, that house, that clothes, that chain, you bind yourself by, he broke my heart. Why should he do that? Oh my God, after all the love I shared him. But Emeka has grown. Emeka is rich. Emeka is doing well. Have you ever looked around you and checked those people you think, you feel that offended you? That girl you feel that broke your heart, she is married. To do obodo yibo chukwa ji ego. Nya awanyekwu ya na go need enough cars. But you now that said she snatched my boyfriend, she did. You are still soliloquizing after all these years. Have you ever wondered why somebody who offend you is prospering, why you, the offendee, is still in the place where you are right now? It's because you channel your energy in nothing. Your boyfriend is not your wife. No. Your boyfriend is not your husband. Your girlfriend is not your wife. The universe never jammed two of you together to get married. The universe never asked you to go and fornicate with him or her. Ever wondered in your street, in your area, that girl you said she sleeps around, that girl na shower, now wow, the way she dey do makeup, she dey always dey naked. Have you ever wondered why she married the best husband? Despite what you people think, she's if you know how many men will they date her for this street, they pass 1,000. God forbid. I don't understand. Maybe now mama don't use less in life. Have you wondered why that girl, her marriage is solid? Who knows? Who knows the kind of way you tie the man? You know, so when I get explanation for everything. Every phenomenon, when I know how it take happen. When I know who go juju, who tied the man, who tied his wife. Have you ever wondered why it's like that? Most of you, rich, powerful, sexy, handsome men have come to ask for your hand in marriage, but you have this mentality of, how am I sure? Me. So say that guy no be money ritual. Even if you not tell yourself, your friend will tell you, guy, babe, be careful. Oh. That guy look like money ritual. What is he doing for a living that you have all these cars? I want me to be careful. Oh. This guy look like Yahoo Yahoo. Here. Hey, be careful. Oh. You pray for blessing, and when the blessing comes, you reject it. You pray for a caring, loving, handsome, tall, rich man. When the man comes, Jesus, blood of the man, there's something about him. Oh God, there's something about him. How man go find like that? Man. Big, all this. Who knows whether he's into drug? Maybe they carry cocaine. Hey, no, my body they do me somehow. And when that poor man comes, when that poor, when that non-entity comes, you will accept it because let us be going. I know God will help us, you know. I know. By the time when me and him build ourselves together, our marriage will work. I know. I trust my husband. He go soon buy a car. No, just dey go. God, I know God is perfect. Go and price baby milk now in the market. Price Pampers in the market. Go and price Pampers in the market. You know why most of you don't want to make it in life? Do you know why most of you don't want to be rich in life? It's because making it in life, being rich in life attracts all kind of negativities. The higher you go, the higher the enemy. The greater you go, the greater the enemy. The more beautiful you are, the more beautiful the more greater the enemy. Because you have pulled others down. You have talked against those who have made it. Eh? And you are scared that if you make it now, people will come begging you for money. People will start cursing you. They will start gossiping. Who knows how many men you have slept with? Don't you know that what goes around comes around? You want to make it. That is your prayer. But your wish or your dream is not to make it. When you are saying something to the universe, your mind, your spirit, soul, and body is saying something else. And you wonder why the universe is not listening. You see up there? You see up here? It's a lonely life. To be great in life is to be lonely. To be rich is to be lonely. Is to be misunderstood. Is to be maligned. Is to be gossiped. Up here, it's not for everybody, it's for few. But you see down here, it's for everybody. You see down here, it's for everybody. It's up here, it's for few. It's not about going up. It's all about remaining at the top. Going up is easy. Remaining up is hard. You see people who are going up here, they don't talk anyhow. They are men and women, kings and queens, gods and goddesses on a mission. They are not here to please a man or please a woman. They are not here for you to understand them. They are just here to shine their lights. Like my queen, as the one in Mirima used to say, light bringers. They are here to shine their lights. And even though that they are shining their lights, people are not satisfied. Why must he share the light? Is it our business? Who even tell me they shine the light? Who will then have says and wine? How am I sure she's a genuine as wine? How can somebody be in Lagos, in Abuja, and be in as wine? Now, wow, nothing person never say. Girl that is not married, a woman that is not married, how can she be? How can she be a genuine? Who gave her? Okay. Transport. Telephone come back. And this is an exam. I get to talk about it. Because you know why you're this very well. Huh? Definitely. If down your air, all those fancy bags I used to use, they're selling 100 naira. Those are my fancy bags now. Look on here and put them inside and close the door. To want to make it, that you want to make it in life means you are rejecting a lot of things. You are isolating yourself from a lot of people, a lot of things. It means You are going to walk in a path no man, woman, girl, or boy has ever walked in your family. Most of us want to break some kind of protocol. Most of us decided we're saying that we need to break some protocols in our life, in our family. I want you to know that any protocol you do not break, your family cannot break it, your children cannot break it. In my earlier videos, I used to say something. I said, in my father's house, my father's side, there is nobody who is a graduate. We didn't even have tire. Then in the place where I got married then, nobody have tire. Nobody's a graduate. So I told my children that you people have a lot of things to break. You got to go to school to break that side, that course of my side and your side. Go on. You look at flash. Go on. Nobody has ever owned a car in my own side and the side where I got married. But today I've broken that course. Because if I don't break it, my children will not break it. I might force them to go and do what they don't want to do. Then in my own side and in my children's father's side, nobody has entered plane. Nobody has boarded aeroplane. Nobody has entered aeroplane. But I've broken that course. I'm going to use that word course. I've broken it in my life, in my father's side, in my children's father's side. So because I've broken it, my children can enter plane. In fact, I promised them our next year traveling, I am going to buy tickets for them. Next year, there's something we do in my village every 2 years. So it's going to fall in next year. So I am going to buy tickets for them. They will fly. Because if they don't break it, their children too will not break it. So if you have decided that you want to live a certain life, you have decided to separate yourself, you have decided to liberate your family, you have decided to be a light bringer, you have decided that this is the way I want my family to be, you have work to do and you don't need to get distracted. Plant your word very well. Speak it. And before you speak your word, write it down. Write the day you spoke it down before speaking it. Don't, so that when you're using the word, so that the universe will understand your word, because most of you are saying another thing. Your heart, your spirit is saying another thing. And if you're not saying the exact word that your heart, your spirit is saying, it cannot work because your body, your spirit and body, your body, your spirit and soul will be working contrary against each other. When you are speaking to the universe, stop crying. Crying does not mean anything. Spirits don't cry, so they don't understand what you are crying about. You stand and say what you want. We don't beg. Prayer means begging. When a farmer is planting, he's not crying when he's planting. He's not saying, "God, please, this corn, I'm begging you as you are growing it." No, a farmer doesn't cry when he's planting. He or she is dedicated, making sure the corn enters where it needs to enter, making sure he or she wake up before the sun, making sure he or she wake up before the sun to go and plant, making sure that farm is well cultivated, making sure the right dew and that early morning dew has fallen and they need to plant before the sun comes out. When you see a man or a woman at the farm, you don't see them pressing phone. You don't see them talking. You don't see them greeting. You don't see them playing because this is farming season. When is your farming season? You don't know. Most of you use your farming season in talking, in gallivanting from one place to the other, in raising money to pay for a showebi and go for wedding and go for party, to go and flex and enjoy somebody's sweat. That time you need to use to plant, you use it to make friends. And because you don't know that your friends have finished planting, that what they are reaping is their harvest, you follow them and be doing whatever.